It's like Paddy's Market here this morning. Rich going that way, paper delivery going that way. Morning world, welcome to Monday 30th of October, and time to get this finished. I think we need to get that done, we need to get next door done, I need to get that done out there. So it's going to be a day of digger, Mustang, maybe tractor. Right, don't fall over. That one's heavy. I think I'll employ a bit of help with that one. I know it's lazy, but what's the point of having the kit if you don't use it? Quite wet on top, go down a few inches, it's actually pretty dry. I might not dig it all out. Yeah, I might not dig it all out, and if I don't, I'll tell you why. This is the time when I could do with a set of new tyres. So I'm basically doing this on slicks. That's actually quite firm under there. Right, here's my thinking. Okay, I've been thinking. I'll do that sometimes. I did actually think about this a while ago, and then just thought, no, I won't. I'll go that way. But you know what? I'll start from the beginning. Right, we all know this yard here, this bit of yard, is knackered. Okay, it's all dug up and it's just tired and knackered. And I had, in all good intentions, I had intended to dig all this out and resurface it. But it's kind of gone on, time's gone on, and it's got a bit late. So I've got a plan B, or a plan 2, and a plan 3. Plan 2 was going to be extend from that post there and go out straight across the yard and give the cattle all of that down there. And that's fine because the stuff in the middle is nice and hard. But around the outsides, it's still stone and it's never been compacted. So it's going to end up getting churned up and end up in the muck spreader and all the stone chucked out on the ground. So here's plan 3. Plan 3 is, I've got this gate here that I can open and close. Hinges over there, hinges there, and hinges down there. So what I'm thinking is, this is what I'm thinking, all right, bear with me, is this, move that over there. So end of here comes to here, and then with a little bit of a wiggle goes straight across over there and joins up with that fence over there. So we basically reuse this, and that hurdle will probably end up actually going up the side of the water tank there. And so I've got all that yard there. Well, that's enough space in there to put, if I wanted, 2 ring feeders in there, or that one over there. I've got access to a ring feeder. I need separation between the cows and the bull. So I can carry on with the yard over there. I'm chucking all the muck in here outside for a minute so it soaks up the wet stuff. So this little bit in the middle here will be sort of a no man's land where they can't get to. I can always adjust that later on if I want to. And then the animals in here will have not quite twice the size area of shed, but nigh on. And instead of going out through that gate there, I can keep that gate shut. I take this feed barrier off of here, okay, just take that out, and I can shut the cattle in here because this swings right round over there. I can shut the cattle in here to do the bales. That's kind of the plan. Now, I know this isn't a perfect plan, and I know it's going to be a bit of a pig to get the cattle in here, but I think it's doable. And I think it will save me the hassle of trying to dig that wet slop out now. If I can let that yard rest now for this winter, I'm going to have to drive across it to put bales in. But if I can let that rest for this winter and just use this one, a little bit of tidying up to do it, there's a couple of stones I've got to pick up, and put feeders out there, take this barrier out, and then the cattle can have, the bull, the steers, and everything that's not got a calf can have all this side and a feeding area out there. What do you reckon? Do you think that'll work? Because the other thing I could do is I could reuse this feed barrier if I so wanted. Not quite sure I'd join it up yet. And join it up with feed barriers over there and maybe put a bale on the outside, and I can actually use the feed barrier. Options. I'm thinking about it. You might have to wait to the end to work out what I've done, if anything. I mean, in the meantime, I've got to carry on cleaning this out. But yeah, the floor in here is actually pretty good and firm. Get the worst of it out, spray it off with a bit of disinfectant in your fresh load of wood chip, then come back in tonight. That's what I'm thinking. Once you get down out of the wet, slick tyres work nearly as well. In fact, in some ways better because they don't chew the floor up too much. So yeah, we're definitely getting there. battery for that. Okay, Martin and Ewan are back early from the job, so while they're here, I was going to do this by myself, but that would have been a bit risky. So yeah, while I got a bit of help, it's not taking the barrier out that's the problem. It's the bolting that one there back in again, because the bolts go through from this side, which means I've got to take the bolt right out, which is going to drop that. I just think extra pair of hands is going to make life a bit easier. At least I hope it is. Are they moving around? Yeah. Well, there they will be. They'll be.
Like gateway in by opposite that sort of thing, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So what we've got to do, we've got to undo that little bolt there first.
Yeah.
So that this thing will slide in.
Okay.
All right, and then undo these two 17, 19 mil bolts, but I would do one at a time. So yeah, do one, pull them to one, or do the top one, pull them to one side, and also the top one that side.
They swing like a gate end, do it, or?
No, they're actually bolted into the, so they're like telescopic sleeved into here. So you've got to push them back in, and then you've got to pick this up. So I'll put the forks on the skid steer, get in here, and get hold of it once you've got a bolting done.
Probably quite heavy.
Oh, you don't put it on your toe. I've already dug it out once, and I've just, this is all redone, so I've got to do this. Yeah. This is all fresh, but yeah. First go. Right, I'll go and put some forks on the skid steer. Right, well, those two get the bolts out. We'll just change this over, take the bucket off. That'll probably do everything I want to do. Oh good, it's raining again. That's him.
I'm following you now.
Yeah. Hey, you got it now, have you?
Yeah,
You've got it now.
Got it now.
Yeah.
It's Ian's jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just a case of.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Right, you're free of this side now. You might come out. Yes, no?
No.
No, okay.
There you go.
On your toes. Hey? I'm just going to take it out for a minute. I'm going to put him down, hang on to it. I'm not happy with the way those forks are. That's better. over. He's dropped a bit, has he? Cotton?
You got a washer or?
Just, yeah, should be a washer there. Just needed a bit of persuasion, didn't it?
You got the other bolt, Mark?
So if you hang on to that a minute, the gate won't fall. All right, Erdl can come over here. So we'll have him that side. So we'll have those pins through these holes that side. Right, just pick that end up over that side. A little bit, or too much. There you go.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Through your intimates.
Through my insides.
Right, that's that. And then one more.
Was it go to there on that gate then, do you know?
Yeah, it's not going to reach as far as that, so we're going to have to just go across at an angle, or that way, probably that way actually. So. Taut. No, let's go lift Martin's end, not your end.
Yeah.
Right, lift your end a bit, Mart. There he goes. That's him.
You want against the metal?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think what we might do is get another panel and put him that way. Then I can chain that against the gates. Because if the ball's that side,
That's a bit of a loose end
Yeah,
there, isn't
he
it?
certainly wants.
yeah, he'll be over there. So I'll leave that one there. There's some more panels up around the corner. I'll bring one round. That's along with the chain there. That's convenient. The sheepher's in front though, is not. Down without knocking the hurdle over. So I grab that. Hey? Covered in poo? It's a farm, what do you expect? Bit of poo won't hurt you. I'll go grab a pin a minute. Right, I knew I'd left this one here for a reason. See, you all thought I just forgotten I'd left it there. I knew. That's it. Eh?
They all level.
They're all what level?
Been light.
The blocks?
Yeah.
Well, apart from the ones I knocked out. Yeah.
Apart from the ones that aren't level.
Yeah, everything else is level apart from the ones that aren't level, yeah. Right then, you line up with that one. That's it. There should be enough room to get that in there.
There you go.
That's it. Then what we'll do, we'll put this against there, chain him back, probably chain him up here a bit more.
Yeah.
So, well, I want to push that back as much. I want to get that a bit more level actually, so if I pull that out a bit. That'll do. There you go. We're keeping you up, Mr. P. How very dare we? That's got it. That's got it. That's tight. Well, I think if it's tight, if you can't move, they're less likely to break it, because they'll try.
You broke me that water.
Eh? The pipe?
Should be
Yeah,
good.
I think that'd be all right.
Last
Jammed in
words,
there.
isn't it? Come down in the morning, the old cow would have a shower.
Yeah. No, that ain't gonna go very far. Right, I want another chain to go on there. Lots and lots of gates, nothing's going through there. But I've got, having, you know what I like, lots of gates. I've got gates that go this way, got that go that way. It means I've got options. Because I'm on my own, if I want to move stuff around, it's easier if you can direct stuff through a hole where it wants to go. Anyway, so that crappy old yard is officially shut. I'm going to leave that there for a minute because I know where the water's going to, and I can pick it up out of there. We're going to put a round feeder in here. Bearing in mind, all these cattle will be separated into 2 groups. This is not one round feeder to feed all of these. 2 groups, so it might even be 2 round feeders, or I might even bring the big square feeder this side and put a round feeder the other side because there's more space over there. We'll work out. So actually round feeders, there's more feeding holes in a round one than there is in a square one. It's just that I could put 2 bales in a square one and only 1 bale in a round one. That makes sense? So there you go. So we're going to utilise this yard. We've been in and picked up any big stones because there was a few. They will make a mess of it. I mean, this is probably the last time you'll ever see this green this year, because once they get in here they will trounce that. But yeah, I've left the bed in there on purpose because that's higher, which means it should stay drier. So yeah. The other bonus of this, which my wife rightly pointed out earlier, is that's west. When the cattle are shut in there in the winter, they only get a little bit of afternoon sun, apart from what little bit comes underneath here. But now they can have sun on their backs from probably 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, and cattle will do better with a bit of sun on their backs. So even in the winter. So there you are. That's what we did. We've moved the yard from there to here. This will do for this year. It also gives me time that if I do get a moment, I can get in there and I can still sort that over the winter months. That's on the I'd like to do that list. So, okay, right, we'll chuck that out, shut those gates, open that gate, they can come in. Yeah, I was going off, yeah. Yeah, because I can. Okay, on the still to-do list is, oh, I didn't chuck that bit of straw out there. I could probably go in there tomorrow actually. Still need to disinfect that. So yeah, got to do that. And then bed that down and rebuild the pens. And then we are more or less ready to go. Happy days. Oh, what's that? Clean, fresh. And there's a hole in the wall. What's going on there then? Right, well, that's giving them a load more space. I feel less guilty now. It's getting a bit tight in here. Can't believe it. I don't think anybody's crapped on it yet. They've been in here for at least 5 minutes. No one's crapped on it. Blimey, that must be a record. Got itchy chin. Hello, Mary. Hello, darling. Yeah, it's me. Did you want a scratch? Hey? Is that what you wanted? A scratch. Oh, bliss, isn't it? Bliss. Oh, yeah. Bliss. Yes, I know.